back to my channel, Keeping Up with Kiki. So today's video, we're going to be talking about savings challenges for 2022. So before we even get into this video, I just want to show some love to some of my new supporters and subbies here on the channel who have subscribed this week. People like Hickory BP, Natasha Connelly, Jess Baldwin, Budget Queen 1979, TC Budgets, Dani on a Dollar, Rainbow Budgets, and Adriana Gonzales. Thank you guys so much for your support. And for those who haven't subscribed and are new to my channel and watching, if you like what you see, definitely give my video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. But anyway, let's get straight into this video. We are going to be talking about savings challenges for 2022. A lot of people have been doing these challenges and been saving their coins and their paper so they can start their financial freedom journey. And I have got you covered, guys. I've got weekly challenges, daily challenges, monthly challenges, yearly challenges for small budgets, big budgets, tight budgets, you name it. I've got it. Those for children, partners, individuals, students. It's all going to be talked about today in this video. For our low income or tight budgets, we are going to be saving between £0 and £5 in our challenges. That way we're not breaking the bank, but we are also saving some cash. So our first challenge is our Queen of Coins challenge. And on this challenge, basically you will be collecting any change that you have in your purse or wallet each week or each month, however it suits you. And then we will be bagging and banking once the jars are complete. So if you haven't checked out my jar savings challenge, I have displayed how that works, but I'll quickly go through it again. So we're saving according to color denominations. So our silver coins will go in the jar, our bronze coins, and lastly our gold coins. So once all these jars are completely full, you will empty them out and then ending up to bagging them. So I'll give you a show of my last bagging that I done once I emptied. That is in the pound in savings. If you take this to the bank, they'll accept this and add it to your savings account. So basically you complete these savings by denomination and also by color code, and once you've completed, you will bank them. Now in the 1p and 2p's, you save them in the denominations of £1. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. In the 5p and 10p, you save them in the denomination of £5, and the 20p and 50p's, you save them in the denomination of £10. And once you take those denominations to the bank, as I said, they will accept that in the bank and put that towards your savings. So that is our first challenge. Our next challenge, I actually didn't get a chance to print off the sheet because I ran out of ink, and you'll see in the video where I've run out of ink, but it's our £1 challenge. Now the US, they have the $1 challenge, but over here in the UK where I'm based, we have the £1. So every time you empty your purse, or if you come across the pound, put it aside and save for your challenges. So as you can see here, these are my savings challenges. I already emptied it I think about 2 weeks ago, so now is my new savings for this time. So basically with that challenge, it's up to you. I like to save monthly or yearly with the pound challenge, but next year 2022 I'm going to do a yearly challenge, because then I will accumulate much more throughout the year, and that would be a huge amount of savings. So that is our £1 savings challenge. Next we have our Fast 5 challenge. Now this challenge is basically similar to the pounds challenge. Whenever you come across a £5 note, you will then complete this savings sheet. And once you would have completed this savings sheet, you would have saved £250. Now, I think that's a great amount of savings for somebody that's on a low or tight budget. We can't all afford to save huge amounts of money. So this is a nice, quick, easy way. As you can see here in my jar, when I save my £5 notes, that is our Fast 5 challenge. Let me know in the comments box below, guys, which challenges you are looking forward to, which ones you're going to be enjoying throughout the video. And yeah, let's get on to our next challenge. This is our 52-week challenge. Now, this can be done with any budget. However, I wanted to showcase it in the lower end of the budgets, where we are saving each week in any sum between 0 and 5, and I've chosen 3. And for each week, we will add up our week. Each week, we will save each week we will save in 3s, multiples of 3s, adding on 3 each week until the end of the year. And by the time you would have completed that, you would have had a nice lump sum. So for myself, I've decided on the number 3. 3 is an easy number for me, a comfortable number for me, where I don't mind saving. And throughout the 52 weeks, I would have saved the sum of £4,134 in 52 weeks, just by saving an extra £3 each week throughout the year. That is an amazing challenge, guys. I hope you do take part in one of these challenges. If you are, you know, on a tight budget or have a low income, this is something that won't break the bank, and you can definitely enjoy those challenges. Let's move on to those who have a bit more of a budget and that can save a little bit more. Similar to our Fast 5 challenge, we have our Fast 1000 challenge. And this one here, goal here is if you save in the denominations of 20, can you see here? Yep. Then once you would have completed this entire sheet, you would have saved yourself £1,000. It's that simple, guys. It is literally that simple. Just take your time. You don't have to feel pressured. However, if you do want to challenge yourself, you can save it every time you get a £20 note, or you can save it on a weekly basis, a daily basis, however it goes. By the time you complete this sheet, you would have saved yourself £1,000. On to our next challenge for the medium range of bigger budgets. So we have our 0 out challenge. Shout out to Oh My Throw Budgets and Rochelle Adams. There are 2 YouTubers here who also have a budgeting channel, and I've been inspired by them. So, you know, I've created my own challenge around their challenge. So this is our 0 out challenge. And basically with this challenge is before every payday, you transfer your balance and reset it to 0. So for instance, if you had £29.16 left at the end of the month, before your next payday, you would take that change, you put the sums here obviously so you keep note of where it's going, you take that £26.19 and put it to a savings, bringing your balance down to 0. You always want to bring your bank account down to 0. Now this may seem very extreme, but it definitely gives you more focus on how you are spending your money and where your spending is going. So this is definitely a good challenge, the 0 out challenge, for those who want to have some savvier savings. Our next challenge, again inspired by, you know, some of these YouTubers here, is our no spend challenge. Now this is a monthly challenge where basically you choose specific days in which you're going to spend no money, and for that day, whatever number it is, you will have saved that amount in cash. So for instance, in week 1 you've chosen 3, 7 and 4. So on those days you would have saved the sum of £14. And you know, you go throughout the month. However, you don't have to do it weekly. You could do it, like I said, it's a monthly challenge. You will set yourself a goal, and then at the end you'll see how much no spend days you would have had, and tally that up and give yourself a good pat on the back for the amount of money you would have saved in that month. And lastly, as you can see, this is one of my sheets that I've run out of ink by now, so it's done its own thing. Still quite colourful and creative. But this is our Nifty 50 challenge. I will actually put the challenges up on the screen so you guys can see without the printing errors. But yes, our Nifty 50 challenge is basically you save in the denomination of £50 notes. And by the time you would have completed our lovely 50, you would have saved £2,500. Whether that's saving in the year or the month or however you've done it, by the time you would have completed this nifty 50 sheet, you would have £2,500. That is an amazing amount of savings, regardless whether you have a bigger budget, small budget, or just love savings in general. That is a great way to save in that budget bracket, basically. Our next challenge is our envelope challenges. So by now you should have seen millions of videos on YouTube about the 100 envelope challenge, and how this works is you get 100 envelopes, you number them from 1 to 100, you shuffle them up, and each week, month, however you decide to save, whatever number you pick, you will save that amount. And by the time you would have completed all 100 envelopes, you should have saved yourself a massive £5,050. So for instance, if you picked up the envelope number 5, you add £5. If you picked up the envelope number 44, you'd save £44. If you picked up the envelope 72, you would have saved £72. And at the end, you tally up and your figure should be 5,050. Alternatively, if you find the 100 envelope challenge too much, we do have the 50 envelope challenge. You can't see it here because, again, like I said, my printer ran out of ink, but as you can see, there's 50 envelopes, and again, I'll put it on the screen so you can see. You do the exact same thing. You number the envelopes 1 to 50, and you pick out one envelope a day, a week, a month, whatever it is, however you decided to do the challenge, and you save that amount. And once you would have saved the 50 envelopes, you would have halved that and saved something like £2,525 in savings. So guys, I've been doing the envelope challenge currently for like 2 months now. However, I'm not going to be able to complete it by the end of this year. However, what I'm going to do is by the end of this month, whatever I would have saved, I would then unstuff it and save it for my Christmas presents. So that would be my Christmas savings challenge, basically. And I'll use those funds that I have saved to add to my Christmas fund and buy presents for everyone this Christmas. So let's move on now to our individual categories, where we'll be doing our savings challenges for people who are individuals, singles, families. You know, I've got you all covered, guys. Don't worry about it. So this is an individual challenge, our self-love monthly challenge. Now we have 30 hearts or 31 hearts here. Now this challenge, I want it to be something that you set your budget for. I haven't actually put any numbers because I don't know everybody's budgets. I don't know everybody's circumstances. So I would like to allow you guys to have control on how you set and save for this monthly challenge. Now I've wanted to save a goal of £250 this month. So basically throughout the next 30 days, I will add a number of how much I'm going to save in each heart, and by the time I've completed this savings sheet, I would have saved myself £200. So that is our savings challenge for individuals. Let's move on to our couples challenge. Our couples challenge is our double date challenge. Now this is a challenge where each individual in the couple will roll a pair of dice, and whatever numbers that the dice land on, they would then save that number in cash. So for instance, if you rolled a dice and you had 5 and 6, you saved £11, and your couple, the other half of your couple, would save their one, which would have been 6 and 5, which is also £11. And basically you could do this maybe once a week, twice a week, 3 times a month, however it suits you. And by the time you would have tallied up, for instance, if it was a weekly budget, you save that money for the week and use that towards date night. How fun is that, guys? I love this challenge. It just kind of popped up in my head. And yeah, it should be really, really fun. Our next challenge is our family saving challenge. So I've called this Family Fortunes. pounds. This is a challenge basically where all members of the family save something. Again, I'm not going to put any numbers to it, you know, again, because everyone's circumstance is different. But if everybody in the family saves something each, you come together at the end of the month, and then you guys will treat yourself to a family treat. So that could be the cinemas, that could be going to the theatre, that could be going towards maybe a holiday fund, something really fun where all the family can come together and enjoy themselves. And it's a great bonding exercise too. Our next challenge we have here, which is our last challenge, is our student challenge. So when I was a student, I wasn't very savvy with savings. I actually used my college tuition to splurge out on clothes and other things, as well as, you know, things like my books and stuff. But I definitely think I could have been much savvier with saving cash. Now, this challenge here is a 365 days challenge. So it's a daily challenge as well as a yearly challenge. And the aim of this challenge is basically for each day of the year, you save a penny. So on the first day, you save 1p, the second, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see, you go all the way to the 365th day of the year. And by the time you would have got to the last day of the year, 2022, so the 31st of December 2022, you guys would have saved yourself £667.95. That's not bad, guys, to be honest, because as a student, it's really tough. You do things like go out with friends, you know, you have uni days, you know, as well as covering your expenses for books and other things, printing costs and, you know, so forth, accommodation. It is kind of tough to really save. So this is one of my savvy student challenges. And I also came up with another one, a bonus challenge, which I don't have the sheet here, but I'll tell you about it. So basically, usually students go to university for about 3 years. Now, if you was to save £10 a day for 3 years whilst you were studying, by the time you would have completed your studies and graduated, you would have saved yourself a massive £10,000. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Could you imagine celebrating your graduation and also banking £10,000? Like, what would you do with that, guys? Me personally, if I could go back in time and I saved £10,000 after I finished graduating, I would have taken that and gone on a huge gap year traveling around the world before coming back and securing a graduate job. So guys, I haven't got it here today. However, I will be making that savings challenge available. Let me know in the comment box below, guys, what you're thinking about these challenges so far. Which ones you think you're going to take part in. How much you're going to set aside. What your budget is. You know, let me know what kind of things have been inspiring you from today's video. And how you want to move forward in 2022 and saving up some cash. Some cash. And lastly, we have our fun savings challenges. Now, we all know saving sometimes may be a bit boring, so why not sprinkle a little bit of fun in our savings challenges? And like I said, this can be a challenge for anybody from low income budgets all the way up to high income budgets. They all could be done according to your circumstances. But let's get into our fun challenges. We have here our penny pincher challenge, and similar to our jar challenge, basically the aim is to collect as many pennies as you can throughout the year. Now, I think the penny is definitely something that is underrated. We have so many kind of taglines and sayings about the penny, like every penny counts. You know, that's a tagline for a supermarket here, or saving a pretty penny. What's another one? Find a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck. So we have all these sayings about the pennies, yet we kind of look down on them and think that they can't do anything for us. But like they said, every penny counts, and every penny that you save turns into a bigger number, a much bigger figure. So our penny pincher challenge is to collect as many pennies as you can throughout the year. And at the end of the year, when you do your unstuffing, we'll see how much we can actually save for the year. Our next challenge is a create your own challenge, where you set your own saving goal, you know, according to your needs. You can, you know, if you have any ideas about challenges that I haven't actually discussed in today's video, then why not create your own challenge and see how you are going to do there. So that's just a create your own challenge, which could be fun. One of my favorite challenges at the minute is my currency is king challenge. If you saw my savings jar challenge video, I was actually collecting all of my travel currencies throughout my travels. So if I hadn't spent all my money on travels, I'd usually bring them home and save it for next time that I traveled. And we have a pound, a dollar sign, our euro, and our yen. I haven't been to Asia yet, but I'll show you some of the currencies that I've saved. So we have our euro here. We have our dirham, which I got when I was in Dubai. We have our Eastern Caribbean dollar, which is widely used throughout the Caribbean, mostly in all of the islands, but a few islands do have their own currency. We have our $5 dalasi, which is from the Gambia. We have $100. Is this dollars or pesos? From the Dominican, oh, so it's 100 pesos from the Dominican Republic when I was there. We have our 500 Jamaican dollars. So even though Jamaicans in the Caribbean, they do have their own currency. We have our dollars that we use usually in the US. And lastly, what one is this? We have our Trinidadian and Tobago dollars, so they have their own currency. So you could either jot them down here and keep it for your next trip, or I've said you can give to charity. Now, for many airlines, when you're traveling, usually they have an announcement where they've partnered up with local charities in the destinations they fly to, and usually ask to donate your spare change to these charities. So if I have and I remember at the time, I usually kind of donate my euros or any change that I have basically in the little envelopes that they supply to you on your flight and give to charity. But as you can see, I've got a bag full of coins and a handful of notes for our currency is king's challenge. So that's it, guys. This has been my money savings challenges video for 2022. I'm super excited about what I'm about to save for the year 2022. I have so many different goals, both short term and long term, and I want us to do this together. So guys, if you've loved today's video, smash the like button. And if you want to see more of this kind of content, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Don't forget to drop a comment below if you've loved the video. Show me some love. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Ciao.